time to share this broadcast. It is recorded every. Now the Kanu may be on another side of Facebook lying to you now. Yes, our Instagram, I will expose all of them till you understand that there is a power that shapes our way. We are the servant of Chukwuka Abiyama, not the servant of any man. I'll be back in a few minutes, please.
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
After this heavy rain, please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more that all day long we have been ruled by strangers. Sing. Give us Biafra. We are begging you, please. There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life. Chukwuka Abiyama, you are the one. Give us Biafra, we pray. Oh, just save our lives. We are your children, save our lives.
We are like sheep has gone astray. Restore our land and heal our hearts.
Save my life.
Save my life. Save my life.
Chukwuka,
Almighty Father.
we are begging you, please.
We ain't seen living here in the zoo. You up them and set us free. We are begging you.
See my people stay are crying. Chukwuka, get dying. Save our land. We beg you for love.
Tears in my eyes every day, I dey cry. Nothing else I'm asking for, Lord, give me Biafra.
Get dying. Save our land. We beg you for love.
Tears in my eyes every day, I dey cry. Nothing else I'm asking for. In a clearer picture, a better future, a better future, the Lord.
Freedom is what we want, nothing more, nothing less. We are tired of the zoo and your wickedness. Yes. Save my life, Papa.
Chukwuka, give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please. We are begging you, please. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. Father, Lord, we lift up our hands to the air now. Chukwuka, take all the glory and give it. Take your hands and keep it
Chukwuka, give us Biafra. Chukwuka, give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
Alelele bugum, iwe we bugum, obia bawagum, ndio chichi beri.
I know you can feel our anguish, but don't let us perish in the hands of.
Yes, of course, like I have said earlier before now, all the monthly due we have paid, everything we have done in the name of IPOB is the same weapon that they are using to attack us at this moment. That is it. But we must focus on what we are actually doing. If at the end of the day we are not able to defend ourselves and make issues clear to the next generation, they will blame us for things we know nothing about. Sometimes we have to go jagger in order to prove sound voice that is capable of overriding everything that man has done. Those of you who are listening to me from different platforms, do not worry. We are fighting internal enemy. Not Fulani, not Awusa, not Yoruba. You people will not understand. We have to become Mugu at times so that certain things can actually happen. But don't worry. We go nowhere. We die here. We are not in a hurry. Anybody who think you will set this generation and walk away, again, for the sake of those who have just joined on this segment. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming through Biafra Human Rights Radio, the child of circumstance. Biafra Human Rights Radio is being anchored by Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. He is the man who has assured us. He assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one word I do not expect everybody to understand the mindset behind it. Internally, we have been fighting the real monster that have prevented Biafra from emerging all this year. Most of you don't know. You think it started today. And so, when you are getting involved in matter you know nothing about, park your motor and observe. And tonight, I must once again specifically thank Mazeme for being there for us. Of course, without him, this battle would have been more deadlier, but we would have fought more fierce than we are fighting today. I must thank him for standing for Biafran people. At least now, I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State, of course, Anyoma in Delta State. And every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And I must appreciate the Almighty Creator. As always, it is a duty, it is a debt I must pay. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu na-emara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe o ebo Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'edema o ise. And of course, without wasting much of our time, I will move ahead to our topic this evening, which is simply titled, What Exactly Are We Fighting For? It is a rhetorical question. What exactly are we fighting for? But of course, before we look in depth into our discussion this evening, I must clear two issues. Matters of utmost importance, so you understand when you are coming to me next time. Now, there are some of you in diaspora, some of you, of course, in Biafra land, and you call, you say, oh, leave Nnamdi Kanu, don't talk about Nnamdi Kanu, go back to your root, focus on your own. People are not happy, you are talking, Nnamdi Kanu is the problem. If we don't talk about Nnamdi Kanu, then don't talk about Biafra. Don't come to my boss. Don't come and advise me. Please, let's leave Nnamdi Kanu and move on. How can you leave Nnamdi Kanu who has endangered the next generation? We gave him absolute power. And unfortunately, the absolute power corrupt him absolutely. Do you know us? I wrote a code of conduct in 2015. I gave it to Chidebere Onwudiwe for re-evaluation, and it was endorsed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same 2015, Chidebere was arrested. The same code of conduct have been rewritten and a clause attached to it to victimize you, Chimefo, and my very self. You don't know all these things. You talk about IPOB code of conduct, you talk about IPOB memorandum of understanding, or whatever grammar they call it. I wrote it since 2015. They put a clause to endanger us. Now the Kano has that enable him to become absolute. Don't you know that absolute power corrupts absolutely? It have corrupted him absolutely. If we don't cure him, he will cure us. We have a choice to make. So if you are calling me, hey, don't talk about Nanikano, just go back to your root, write a book. I tell you, I want to write a book. I wrote my first Christian article. Just think about it. That should be in 2011. And did not come to IPOB to write book. We're going to leave him. Let's focus. How can we focus when somebody is working very hard to cause confusion in our life, create chaos and tell you his revolution? Most of you blame us for saying the truth, for standing by this man. I listened to my brother, wounded civilian. He took time to insult me, to curse me. Wounded civilian, I'm not feeling bad about you. You are not the first person. You judge me by what you know. But with time, you will know the true person you people are dealing with. When I had issue to discuss with General Miracle Hellfire, we saw some things that were not right. They never knew about it. All of us, we know the truth, and the truth will set us free. Wounded civilian, I'm not angry. You are right. And I own up to everything you say, just like Uchimefo. We fed this monster. Now he want to eat us. We will starve this monster. Say, live in the canoe. Live in the canoe for where? For where? How many widows have we made? How many orphans have we created? Widows and the rest of the people. He must be there. We gave him every support he needs to be able to lead us home. Now he wants to be a supreme mercy. He's a demigod already. But I have told him before now, I will put your assassin. Send your killers. I am not in diaspora. I am here in Biafra land. I'm your destiny and your doom. Anything you do to me, my mission is to make sure you don't do it to anybody. When we say we are Biafran watchmen, you think we are here to play? We took time, we studied all of you, and we understand the genuine yearning of our people. It's not easy. Every man and woman who has come before this time to fight for the common interest of those entrapped by the real imperialists, the colonial master, all of them have been killed. Aguiyoronsi was killed because they want things better for us. He may not be fine or right in all his actions, but he has genuine intention for the blacks. Idi Amin Gada of Uganda was a victim of the same circumstance. I keep telling you people, Moritola Mohammed is not a Hausa man or Fulani man. He's from Belde State. But he was adopted like Ike Nwachukwu and the rest of them. He changed first British Bank, Stanford Bank to First Bank of Nigeria. British Petroleum to African Petroleum. He meant well for us. He was killed. He was assassinated. So we don't see the light we are pushing to see this day. Must I remind you about Ken Saro-Wiwa? We may not agree with his principle, but he meant the best for his people. Should I tell you what made Dim Chukwemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu to sacrifice the hard-earned money, genuine money of Louis Ojukwu? Can I begin to tell you why people like Nyanwodo will stand and receive insult from Nnamdi Kanu? Must I tell you what people has gone through before now? Now we have sampled all of you and we are grateful. Should I tell you tonight I'm grateful to Nnamdi Kanu? He's the answer to my prayer. IPOB is the answer to my prayer. Where this road... Now you will not understand. If we don't help Nnamdi Kanu, he is heading on the path of self-destruction. Look at him. Our leader. Some people are saying, hey, Judge Onyibe, the way you sound on Facebook, you are not looking like a moral leader. Who need moral? What role does moral play here, my friend? What role does moral play here? We are telling you the truth. You are telling us about morality. Is it morality hiding under fake Facebook account like China Sanwo-Olu, Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Doziem, using us as Yahoo? Madam Erewana, after blackmailing me, they have made her worldwide IPOB welfare officer. That is what they do. My happiness today is that every position I've handled in IPOB, I did not crucify my brother to be there. I deserved it. I was available. And the Bible says those who make themselves available, God will use them. Josephine have been rewarded. Josephine Erewa, the one said that I stole her $2,200. More idiot will blackmail Ucheme for, blackmail Obidio Belu, blackmail Dr. Kado, blackmail me, and some other good innocent Biafra. And then they will be promoted. Career freedom fighters. People saw this day coming. They put their life on the line. They died. It's okay. But believe me, when all these matters have been settled, they will be mortalized. When you talk about advanced nation does not mean they are anything better than us. Advanced nation simply mean because they have been able to set their priority right. We look at the issue of COVID-19. Some criminals trying to poison Africa in the name of testing COVID-19 drug. Advanced nation mean that if you are killing black man, you are justified. Advanced nation mean the black should never be given a page in the social media. Advanced nation mean reduce the black, let them remain where they are. You let them come up, the natural resources that makes us who we are will be taken from us, and then we will exchange our position for them. We understand what advanced nation is. I never heard about a unique armed robber in America. He will be glorified. They don't tell you much about serial killer. They are all glorified. But they're going to tell you about blacks and the rest of it. It's okay. That is what makes them advance. Covering info. Our strength does not lie in that deception. And the day the blacks turn down on that very pathway, the Creator will allow them to finish us. We will fight for a very long time, this we know. We will fight very hard and we are ready for it. We will continue to fight, and then finally, the world will see the true light. And every one of us, the Asians, the Hindu, the Africans, the Europeans, we will see the true light. The world in truly will be healed. By just seeing a black man like me turn to white, just to ensure that the world is healed. And towards the end of his life, he knew we still have so much job to do. Heal the world, thinking better place for you and for me and the entire remembrance. People dying, if you care enough for the living, think a better place for me and for you. We are still sick. The world is still sick. He's gone. Bob Marley saw this, and he sang a song. One love, one love, let's get together in free Ireland. Hear the children crying, one love. Hear the mamas crying, one heart. He's gone. The world will surely be healed. Don't worry. And now, we are not fighting to win. I'm not fighting to win, but we are fighting so all of us can win at the end of the day. And at the same time, we don't expect all of you to understand the truth. But of course, what exactly are we fighting for? Today, there are issues happening in Olu State. Olu people are peaceful people. Olu people are quiet people. Olu people are prosperous people. Olu people are progressive-minded people. Very unique tribe among the Nigerian nation. Today, somebody is trying to cause problem in Olu. As I say, hey, it's a work development. We are doing good. We are doing well. Hey, the boys come inside bush and they come. All of you will follow those boys to the bush very soon. Or you don't understand. We've seen the like of Odi. If Obasanjo is a terrorist, he is not even close to Buhari. But Obasanjo practically demolished Odi. Go to Odi. Most of them are living under a bridge in Port Harcourt now. He gave an order, turn Odi to car park. Most of the indigenous of Odi are living under flyover in Port Harcourt as we speak today. It's not supposed to be so. They were not ready for what was coming. Those of you in Olo, you are lying okay foreign. That idiot, who is, I don't even know where he is. Is he Warsaw or Poland? Because wherever he is, you don't have IPOB family. You only have to set up George Onyibe. Hey, Rabbi Charles, Emperor Emissary. Yes, we will give you juju. We will do this one. We will create bomb. All of you in Olo normal human being, Olo moral individuals, I beg you tonight, weigh into this matter and ensure that what happened to Odi does not happen in Olo. We all know that the way Nigeria is going to, we know where they are leading us to. But we're supposed to prepare ourselves before we move into that. Kumana is giving order in Olo, and those of you Olo people are watching him. Did you know what led us here? If Afari Bekuman can ban me not to enter Anambra, then there is a problem. One day he will give order I should not enter Orogodo. What is the size of Afari Beku compared to Olo? And our boys did well. Who are those your boys? Did you know them? Did you know them? The highest he will do now. What is the name of Imo State governor? He's a governor, he's a Yahoo Yahoo, he's a Yoruba blood, he's a Fulani blood. Oh, he's evil, kill him, Obi Ajo, Obi doing this, Obi. My guy, when this thing will set, that's your grandmother now. He will not even go inside bush. I heard a come on for Olu, don't go to Olu. Who are these people terrorizing us? We've not been able to set our priority right. That is why it's like that. Ojukwu fought to save this day from happening. He did not engage the necessary arm that was needed. It was too late for him. We have the mistake of all the. We found ourselves the same place. We throw our weight upon one man, and today he is a demigod. But not my God. Not my God. And then after frank effort had been made to call him to order, to no avail. And now all of us have to do what we got to do to save the next generation. Olu people, don't think you can win Nigerian army. The monthly due we pay, including me, we pay. Now the Kanu is siphoning it. You manage to look at scout police and collect their gun, and then you are jumping up and down that you are Eastern security. Eastern don't defend my territory. You won't get support in my place. And that is why every PG of every community in Biafra land, if you don't stand up to your responsibility, don't worry, one lunatic is going to come out somewhere and tell you he is the king of your village, and you are going to oblige. Because the level of stupidity being exhibited by our people, I cannot fathom it. We claim we are wise. We claim we are this and that and this. But we are very far from it. Yoruba have concluded the arrangement. Very meticulous people. They are lazy, I should tell you that. But they know what they are doing. Very wise, smart people. One man just came and hijacked the whole security system. The government moved in support of this man immediately. The politicians moved. The monarchs moved. Everybody moved. He's now a hero. All of you want to identify with him. Why don't you find out the formula they used to get to that level? For the first time, we put our weight on one man. Nnamdi Kanu. Look at what he has become. Our money now is being used to sponsor media attack against us. But we shall see how it will end. And so, if you are embarrassing me, don't talk about Nnamdi Kanu. You are an idiot, because this is just the beginning. Until you succeed to assassinate me, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to diaspora. I remain here. Next week, I shall be in Afari Biku. I will marry your sister, pregnant your sister, tell them the history of your father's family, and then after I am gone, the battle continues from them. You people don't know what you are doing to yourself. You hire some people born in Abo. Hey, my name is Ifeanyi Ojukwu. Judge Onyibe is dividing Igbo. Is he dividing? No. Who is more Igbo than me? But we call a spade by its name. Those of you in Olo who have a say, who have access to the governor, go and talk to the governor. Stop this issue. Now the Kanu want to cause confusion. Then they say there is a war, a revolution. No revolution. I'm not saying what Nigerians are doing are right. It's wrong. We will continue to fight them to the end. We will not feed the ego of one man. If Olu people cannot weigh into this matter, Olu shall be like Odi, and we will tell the story. Because the only way IPOB is making wave now, they want to draw sympathy. Hey, they are killing us. Hey, they are killing us. Hey, international community, they are killing us. United Nations. Then they wear suit Kandiara and go and represent us and collect money. And then the next day, the instant security, they are doing well. It's just that they need bullets. Contribute. They give you bank account. Very pathetic. And now, without digressing further, we go back to our topic, which is simply titled, what exactly are we fighting for? It's a historical question. It is important we learn to set our priority right when it comes to the issue of agitation. When we're talking about agitation, it is very important, in fact, in every aspect of life. We must learn to set our priority right. When we say set your priority right, it is simply advising you, admonishing you to learn to do the right thing at the right time. As it is in a building which has different pillars, each of them has a different job to do. The same thing is applicable to every area of life when we say set your priority right. I am a technical structure engineer. I'm a technician. I will not say I am a civil engineer. I'm not a structural engineer because I didn't read structural engineer in school. But then technically, I am a technical structural engineer. I understand that each pillar role to play. You have pillar that stand diagonally. You have beam horizontally, and so on and so forth. If it is a pillar, it has a role to play. If it is a beam, it has a role to play. And so every casting formation in a building is for a very particular purpose. You must be able to make sure you know why you are doing what you are doing. The same thing is applicable to life. There was a story building I built somewhere. And as we were digging the foundation, we discovered that around that area where the tank stand is supposed to be casted into the building, we couldn't see the red mud. We started digging, looking for the red mud. Because if you don't see the red mud, it automatically means that that area depression in the nearest future, and that building will collapse. An area of like 7 feet, we dig almost 30 feet below, almost getting to the water on the ground. We didn't see laterite. It was all topsoil. And then we know if we continue digging, only God knows what must have happened there. And then another more learned engineer said, we have to stop this digging. The only way to, we cannot change the whole foundation because of this mistake. The only thing to do is to begin to cast beam. Beam across beam. Beam across beam. We created almost 8 different beams underground before we came out on the surface. We have to transfer the beam from one laterite to another, from one laterite to another, until we came out on the foundation. It's over 15 to 20 years now. That building don't have a single crack. And now, why am I bringing up this? You set your priority right. The overall foundation was not the problem, but we have a loophole. Setting our priority right is that we ignore the rest area and focus on that area where we have problem. Today, every Biafran who is reasonable must understand that whatever we do is not the issue. Our problem or our target should be setting our priority right. What exactly are we fighting for? Number one, some of us are fighting to protect Nnamdi Kanu. When you look at the issue of agitation, some of us, what you are fighting is to protect Nnamdi Kanu. It's okay. I love him more than you do. We all fight to protect him. But if the only thing you are doing is to protect him, and then you are going to kill all of us. Because he has become an impediment. Organize everybody and walk away with it. That is the problem. So if why you are in this struggle is to fight to protect Nnamdi Kanu, not the overall interest of our people, I tell you, my guy, you will fail. We will help you to fail. If supposedly is our leader, he should know. Jesus told his disciple, he who must be the leader of you all must be like these little children. He who must be the leader of you all must be a little child, not a bragado, not a bragado. Not a bragado. What we have as a leader now in the name of agitation is a bragado. And we cannot take it. He who must be the leader of all of you must behave like a child. How does a child behave? Because they came to Jesus and they were trying to become something they are not, and then Jesus said to them, come. They said, when we get to the kingdom, allow me to be on the left hand, let me be on the right hand, and let me be on the shama. You know, my mother paid money for your ministry. Jesus said it doesn't work that way. If actually you want to be the leader, you must be like one of these little children. And they were shocked. So when you are fighting, your own fight is to protect Nnamdi Kanu. Tell Nnamdi Kanu to assume the form of a baby. Not a bragado. Because that bragado, guy, believe me, are never ready for it.
Hello, Onyibe. It seems to me the more I talk to you, the worse you become. Don't go on air to talk about Tarochukwu again or anything you don't.
That is the problem. If you will take me to 2 different juju to give me oath to swear, with life blood, palm wine swimming with maggot. Yeah, you are coming in, boss, to threaten me as a bragado. Are you feeding me? I can assure you, no member of Nnamdi Kanu family has worked or achieved what I have achieved before I joined IPOB. Now look at us, you are mocking us, jobless people.
Know about. Just keep your mouth shut to do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more talk about Tarochukwu again or anything you don't know about, just keep your mouth shut to do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake again, I will expel you from IPOB.
Yes, you expel me from IPOB. I'm expelled. No, look at the bragado. It will come out at the right time. At the right time. Maybe then they would have succeeded in assassinating me. People will still respond. because we are ready for them. But they will not be able to assassinate me for record purposes. They won't. I am their destiny and I am their doom. That is your holy Nnamdi Kanu. An idiot. I've not played audio for you. You see how rotten these idiots are. This is how I warn you, Ranya. He didn't listen. I am warning you now. If you talk out to Chukwu again, when he was sending me midnight to go and take oath of allegiance to him. Now, some of you will say, oh, Aruchukwu is working. Now, let me tell you something. When it comes to the spiritual principle, when the leaders are dishonorable, the people are removed from under oath to obey them. And the paper oath Nnamdi Kanu did, he said, Nana should do Nnamdi Kanu in subordinators. So if you are going to take blood oath now, may the Lord be with you. If you are afraid that Nnamdi Kanu oath, they have defied the oath already. It doesn't work anymore. That is Nnamdi Kanu telling me, I broadcast from 7 o'clock till 12 o'clock, and I eat 12 o'clock, and I sleep in 2 hours. I wake up again and I start, and when I close, I will go and hustle to feed my family because IPOB don't help me. It's amazing the way now they are bringing receipt and saying so many cock and bull story, all just to blackmail me. Enjoy your bragado leader, Presido, and this one I want to lead me. Don't worry, your Biafra end in your village, except you repent.
And you stop broadcasting. One more mistake. Just focus on what you. I have told you all this stupid gossiping, all this rubbish in every forum. I've told you I don't want it.
But he is the one initiating all this thing. He's the one causing chaos. He will hit Uchemefo with Obi the head. He will hit Obidi to Okado head. He will hit Okado to my own. He is the one creating chaos and playing God. Before we came out in the open, how many of you will believe that Nnamdi Kanu will tell me, do your broadcast and get out there? Yeah, the broadcast he doesn't spend. He doesn't sponsor. All the people who did the dirty job for them to blackmail, all of them will be promoted in IPOB. You will think it's Chike Dozian that is promoting them. Chike Dozian don't exist. It's just a palm wine tapper somewhere in Germany. It doesn't exist. It's a Bobe. If you are not a Mugu, you can't work with Nnamdi Kanu. Just become a Mugu. Become a Mugu. There is so much I want to expose, but the truth is I'm not fighting to win him. I am fighting for all of us to win in the end. Let me allow the audio to play completely. Then we
Hello, Onyibe. It seems to me the more I talk to you, the worse you become. Don't go on air to talk about Aruchukwu again or anything you don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut to do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake again, I'll expel you from IPOB and you stop broadcasting. One more mistake. Just focus on what you. I have told you all this stupid gossiping, all this rubbish in every forum. I've told you I don't want it. Don't mention Aruchukwu. Go on air, talk about Biafra restoration, and you get out. One more mistake from you and you see what I'll do to you.
He can't do anything. He's just yapping. I'm not in diaspora. I'm in Biafra land. But so you know, because most of you don't understand. It's okay. Almost 4 years. We've called on this man. If nobody has cautioned this man, I could remember Obidio Obieno. Obidio Obieno will tell him, the reason we are talking to you is that when this mud is stoned on you, it will touch all of us. My brother, please. But it's a bragado. If you think you are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, it's okay. You will get the reward of those who fight for him. It's your choice to all his own. So some of us, at the end of the day, we are fighting to protect Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, it's our collective responsibility to fight to protect one another, not on the expense of our people. So we know that greed. When you come to us, we know the greed you belong to. Tonight, I encourage you set your priority right. Number 2, some are IPOB is too in nature. You have the original indigenous people, and you have the Indigenous People PLC. Which one are you? You can't expect me from IPOB. You can't expect me from Biafra, because this is who I am. There was in those days I was having issue with my father. And then he said to me, I will disown you. Or how do they speak it in English? And I told him, I will disfather you. It was a serious quarrel. He said I should get out of his house. And I looked at him in the face and said, the last time I checked, this is your father's house. My own grandfather's house. So you get out of this, my grandfather's house. He looked at me and started laughing. And I think we've not had any strong misunderstanding since that day. Yes, he's my father. And his own father is my father. So he asked me to get out of his house. And me, I asked him to get out of his father's house. Because I'm the first son. If I cannot stand up to him. If I cannot preserve his integrity, his righteousness, and everything he represents, I can assure you the rest of us are gone. My younger ones don't even know much. And then it's my duty to guide them. And my father worked very hard to put my foot upon the path that I must follow. And I'm grateful to him that he remained sincere to himself to this very moment. So who are you fighting for IPOB? Who is IPOB? Is it the IPOB mirage that never resisted, or the IPOB that flows in your blood? I know you when I see you. Some are fighting to protect their investment. That is the most pathetic part. Who attack you, who advise you, they are protecting their investment. Because some people are paying monthly due, giving in now the kind of billions of naira, because they think if Biafra come, they will be chairman, their children can have better position in Biafra land. Guy, you people are the highest set of Mugu. I know them when I see them at a glance. If you know what you are really fighting for, all of us will be able to set our priority right. We cannot behave like the Yoruba people, the Fulani people, and other advanced African nations and get our freedom once and for all. The most deadly and dangerous people are the people who are fighting you because of their investment. Some of you don't know we are their investment. Judge Onyibe is close to Nnamdi Kanu. Let's invest on him. That when Biafra come, he will tell Nnamdi Kanu that we are helping him. I know few people who have tried to sponsor my broadcast. When they give me money 2 times, the next thing is give us Nnamdi Kanu number. We want to talk to Nnamdi Kanu. I knew they were not sponsoring me. They want to use me to get to Nnamdi Kanu, because to them Nnamdi Kanu will give them governor or presidency. You think we are ignorant or naive? My brother, if you fall into that category, if you don't save your soul tonight, you will be the most miserable human being that walk on earth in less than giving what you are giving. Why? So when Biafra comes, you become who? If the Biafra we long for, if the Biafra we bled for, if the Biafra we fight for, will be far from anything that is righteous, and then let it not come. I listened to one of Uchimefo broadcast, and he said something. He said, if Uchimefo is a saboteur, then something is wrong. Each time I listen to that audio over and over, it touches my soul. It touches my spirit. You won't understand. Father, is it Odengwa, Abi Odengwa? You know the truth. Father Odengwa that called you a saboteur. You know the truth. You have given me 40,000 naira 2 times. You are a good man. Could you have been fighting for position in Biafra land? Look at how you set Uchimefo up as a reverend father. Benedictions the words in Sakula. And many people are there. You're fighting for your investment. One of my town woman wrote to me. He said, you are on drug. Sister, I wrote to you and say you break my heart. I will answer you. Don't worry. But I don't pay back evil for good. That is why I left you that way. Now the cardinal sent you to get my wife's account number to set me up. It's a shame. The idiot called Ojuku telling them, Judge Onyibe say, Anyoma meeting, they should not talk about Biafra. Are you telling me that government Igbo meeting, every Igbo meeting, Ohaneze Igbo, Igbo Development Union, World Igbo Congress, are you telling me they are discussing Biafra there? You don't have sense? Don't worry. Blackmail while you can, but it won't last for much. Don't worry. Don't worry. We shall see how it ends. You are fighting to protect your investment. We are your investment. You are using us. The guy here says, what is happening in Olo? I have sent the boys will do. The person sending the boys is in a hotel. I am reading the vibration from Obi, the language. I know he don't want to open up. The guy is in one hotel with his girlfriend. He's the one who will tell you that Reverend George is sleeping with somebody's wife. Number 5. Are you fighting for the... Some are fighting for the ultimate restoration of Biafra. I know them when I see them. Even in a difficult time like this. One brother, he always call me daddy. Daddy. I won't give much detail about himself. I call him hamburger. He called me one day, he say, my brother, I know the truth. I want Biafra. Please send me your account. He sent me 50,000 some days ago. If he's listening, I call him hamburger. These are people who are fighting for the ultimate restoration of Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. Those of you in IPOB, watch other tribes who are not Igbo. All of them, they are pulling back. All of them. Those you have compromised are the only one there. Menene Terere that is not even up to 2 weeks in IPOB. He said, yeah, I went to Delta. Is it only Delta? You go to Enugu now. Because they want to create false impression for you. I call upon you. If you are out there, you are fighting. I encourage you, inbox me on our WhatsApp line. Join the Biafra Watchmen, because this is what we represent in the end. Join the Biafra Watchmen. We are the last defense and the last outpost for the Biafran nation. Forget about we disagree in order to agree. Many of you are out there. You just want freedom for our people. Freedom for our people. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't give up. We will get to our destination. Like I said, our topic is simply, what exactly are we fighting for? This is a historical question. Some are fighting to protect the honor and integrity of those who have paid the ultimate price. We know these categories of people. So when you come, we analyze you. We know where you are coming from. We know how to respond to you. Men and women have died. On my own, there is a woman. It's called Ego Beke. She used to send money and say, go and give to people in the prison. I think people like, what is the name of this guy? They are beneficiaries. I keep my record. And now, when I go to prison, what I hear is, no, whether you bring gold, silver, or diamond, the first thing they ask you is, I hope the struggle is still going on. You don't know how it feels. And then you say, yes, we are going on. Then I say, yes, what did you bring? Some of you are fighting to make sure that those who died did not die in vain. I remember a sister who always tell me, my brother, all of them died. They didn't come back home. I'm the only surviving son. What is his name? Uko, Elliot Uko. He gave me a book. I can't remember the author of that book, but the person was able to meticulously document over 60,000 Igbos or Biafrans that were amputated in the north, Plateau State, Kano, Kaduna, and the rest of it. He kept their name and the level of injury they sustained. People paid price. And one of the things we are fighting for is to make sure that their death is not in vain. If you fall into this category, you are part of the genuine and the sincere in Biafra. Honestly. And then, finally, are you fighting to end this abominable entity called Nigeria? Some are actually fighting to end this abominable entity called Nigeria. Are you among those? Nigeria must fall. It doesn't matter how long they resist. But if the Oduduwa and the Arewa and the Biafrans must be set free. If every prisoner entrapped in this contraction called Nigeria must be free, then we must end Nigeria. Or else, Nigeria will end all of us. If you are not able to draw the line that links these ideas, you may just be another fool who think he's fighting for the full restoration of Biafra. That is why we have a lot of lunatic running up and down in the Facebook, in the bush, and every other place. But may God have mercy upon all of us. I have tried my best to try to clear some things to all of us to enable us understand the position of things. Now the Kanu may be on his own Facebook platform now telling you, hey, yes, the security is done, is there, or look people. I have advised you. If Olu becomes second OD, you won't do anything. Because the master key to enable us is not yet activated. Don't let Yahoo freedom fighters tell you, oh, it's a revolution, it's a revolution. No, they don't even control their village. How can they lead the revolution? You should ask yourself tonight, what exactly are you fighting for? What exactly are you fighting for? Where is your position? Where do you stand? Sincerely, where you stand, you will discover that your response, approach to people will change. There is a music I want to play now. And then I don't play most music now because they mention. I'll play some of them. That does not change that he has deviated. He has sold us until he repent. Let me just play it. And of course, you Biafran men and women, boys and girls, who has given up so much to sing a song. A song. If I play your song, you don't like it, write to me. You know how to reach me. I will stop playing your song. But we keep appreciating all of you. We keep supporting all of you as when necessary till the end. But until then, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, nada. Land of the right side. John Lavine. My originality. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my father's land. Biafra, land of the rising sun.
the name of God.
the creator. Wise men from the east,
Then
south
and the nigga, great Biafrans fall. Beginning to turn and worshiping, it was the awesome of God. And we were low in the worshiping, things external, very not and Nigeria.
exploiting
Jah people trading I barter
you keep
for spam on year and ash. Oh, here and internet,
I
Latent civilization delivered,
and told us about a maker.
and we are resident. Never knew they got interior motive. Denomination, cross upon building churches and hospital. We never knew what the great was. We have slave forever. Oh no. So we work so hard against the system, working against the system. We work so hard against the system, working against the system. But our life has gone poor. Never heard to great that we can. Now is the time to be restored. Great Biafrans be restored. Freedom for Biafra, warrior. Biafra, rising sun. Biafra, my home, my father's land. Yes, sir, of course, we must continue at this moment. Our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. I encourage you, if you are fighting to ensure the ultimate restoration of Biafra, if you are fighting honestly to ensure that the blood of our innocent men and women is not rubbish, I encourage you to look for the nearest Biafran watchman family and join. You can inbox me, I will guide you on that. But until then, our lines are open. You are free to call in on this WhatsApp. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. You are free to call. Make your contribution. Insult me. Talk whatever you like. It's all about Biafra. We are Biafra watchmen. We go nowhere. We die here. For the last time, the WhatsApp is 070-815-45642. While the direct line is 081-221-52971. You are free to call in.
We are to pay this much to be your place forever. Oh, Nana. So we fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. We fought so hard against them systems, fighting against them schisms. But our lives have gone poor. Out of
course, there is no two ways about that. Biafra is a reality. Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world, this is the time you must understand that we cannot allow ourselves to be bamboozled anymore. We can't. Ask yourself a question. What exactly are you fighting for? One and a special message to our good people of Olo. You are from Olo. You see this thing happening. Let it be something that is of our own doing. Don't let people to bring something upon you. Olo is one of the oldest community in Biafra land. Olo is one of the most advanced community in Biafra land. In Nigeria, rather. Olo is one of the most peaceful community in Nigeria. In Africa, in fact. Don't let somebody to run out of the bush and cause confusion. Then your mother will be the one who will run into the bush or the neighboring community. It could change the whole way our life live. But if at any point in time, we unanimously agree to march, to move, let it be that this is what we want. This is what we have agreed. And that is how it will be. And we will tell them where we will hold them. Then of course, we have so much attack from different angles. So much attack. But make no mistake about it. Anyhow it's going to be, we are here, we are not in a hurry. Until every Biafran wakes up, realize the truth, and then you will begin to appreciate our doggedness, our commitment, our strength, our sincerity, resilient, among others. The lines are open. You are free to call in. And of course, if while we are waiting for calls to come in, those of you who have access to my private WhatsApp or my private line, you are free to do that. You're free to call in through there. But while we don't have that, we continue playing some audios and monitoring what is happening. Those of you who are in Olo, this is the time for you to make sure that nobody push Olo into the same category where OD is. We must be ready for everything. We must be ready for all things. Make no mistake about that. Caller on the WhatsApp. Just a minute. Let me adjust some line. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel from Manioma province of Biafra land. And I want to encourage you and to also our own deputy as well, and Mazo Bido Benu, and also Onyibe and other people out there.
Are you still
And we'll go nowhere.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Biafra watchmen will go nowhere. We cannot allow these people to continue to ruin our people. They are destroying our land, killing our people, kidnapping, and people are keeping quiet because they don't want to become saboteurs to us. Am I coming out loud?
Yes, the world is listening. The world is listening.
Okay. So Biafra watchmen, conscious of people, wherever you are in the world. We have Biafra watchmen all over the world. We are all over the world, and we will be directed to the nearest family close to you. Go and join us there. We are not going to allow anybody to sell the next generation of Biafra. Biafra is not a family business. It's not a one-man show. And Biafra land is not an empire. We don't need any emperor in our land. Any decision we take, whatever the consequence is, it will be that we, the people, agreed. Not the decision of one man. Our land is burning. People have been killed daily, and nobody's accounting for it because of decision of one person. We're not going to allow that to happen again in our land. So, my people, wherever you are, look for the nearest Biafra watchman unit and join us. We are all over the world, and we are watching. We are not going to allow anybody to set this struggle again. And what if whatever injustice they have done to you in the past, come out, don't be scared. They can't do anything again to you. Just let us know they can't do anything again to you. You hear, you come and you see old people complaining they beat the ones they butchered the market like Fulani, and we complain Fulani are killing us, and you see our own people also killing our own people. Instead of directing that model to Fulani that is raping and killing our people, we now turn out to be the Fulani that is killing our own people. Okay, I don't need that type of Biafra myself. A dangerous Biafra. I don't need that type of Biafra. We cannot be scared of our own people as well. We cannot allow such thing to happen again.
There is a
It has
video.
happened in
There
the
was
past.
a video online. IPOB have tried to delete it, where some people were taking cane and gun, flogging Biafrans, and say China Sanworu sent them. They have whispered to themselves, delete the video, delete the video. China Sanworu, some idiot will tell me, show your picture, show your picture. They don't ask of a more powerful picture. They don't ask of China Sanworu picture. That video, go online, you will see they have deleted it. And those of you watchmen, look for that video and send it online. China Sanworu is in Kuwait, telling them to flog you here in Anambra. And you people are afraid. Afraid of who? Brother.
My people, wherever we are, come out and speak up. This is why life is once, and we can only die once. Let us die on principle. Do not allow anybody to muzzle you down. If you want to die, we will choose how we are going to die. Allow anybody to muzzle you down. Now, the same life we get. Nobody beats life. Now, life. If I have to die, we decide how we will die. Nobody is going to determine our future for us and how we are going to die. We cannot be scared of these people. Come out. Speak up. Speak up. When you speak up, they can't do anything to you again. Speak up. They you or do anything to you, then you see what will happen. They cannot do you anything. Come out and speak up. Please, we encourage you to come out and speak up against the injustices they have done to you. Come out and speak up. You can't continue to tolerate this thing. This thing despite the struggle. But they are busy destroying our future, telling us out. Because I want to know that thing that was signed and sealed and delivered. I want to know that thing now. I want to know that thing that was signed, sealed, and delivered. Because I want to know that thing signed, sealed, and delivered. If you ask, they call you saboteur. I'm sorry, I forgot. I want to be a saboteur. I'm a saboteur too. We can't allow these people to sell our future again. Money is busy exchanging hands. We can't work with our people. We can't see a way to unite with our people. Look at Yoruba. Hey, Yoruba people, Sunday support. We can't do the same thing in our own land because we lack unity. One man want to control everything. Chief of a general without a star. Look at the way Yoruba people are busy. Look at their journalists. Look at the you hear of any nonsense coming from the journalists when their own people want to chase away Fulani because they are united. But let's end this thing of insult. Let's stop insulting ourselves. This one is saboteur. This one is saboteur. How did you know that he's a saboteur? Without people saboteur, without evidence.
Nnamdi Kanu succeeded in demonizing Owazurike. He succeeded in demonizing other people like Nnayawodo. and then he think he has a monopoly over it. I told them before now, any name they call me, I will answer. And after me, they will not call another person. Now they don't call the saboteur is changing to opposition now in the era. Our people must learn to stand by the truth, irrespective of the color they paint us. That is why tonight I ask them a simple question. What are you fighting for? Are you fighting to protect your investment? Are you fighting to protect the dignity and the honor of men and women who have died for the sake of Biafra? Are you fighting to ensure the total restoration of Biafra? Are you fighting to ensure the total dismemberment of Nigeria? What exactly are you fighting for? Because this is who you really are, and it enables us to define who they really are. And that's exactly become the ultimate directive weapon to be able to respond to them. Go ahead, please.
We are now the ones pointing accusing finger on ourselves now. We left freedom fighting now. Now we are now in business of sabotaging. If you go to Radio Biafra, you can't listen to it again because of the things they saw from morning to night. It is sabotage. He ate our money. He ate our money. Then those useless Facebook toy soldiers talking nonsense, yapping, talking rubbish, of which I don't have time to listen to those idiots talking rubbish. Speaking without evidence. They go one side, they do one copy and paste, edit, do little photoshopping of teller, they post, and you people without brain, you start yapping, talking rubbish. This is the receipt. Yeah, we have exposed him. Eh? How can
if exposing me will give us Biafra, me I will expose myself so that Biafra will come. What I don't understand is how high and lofty Nnamdi Kanu is. Look at the game he's playing. Little children game. Yes, hit him hard. Benjamin Madubugu will be in one corner. China Samuru, all those recruits with our monthly due. Hit him hard. Blow Onyibe up. Blow him. Up to the extent they've destroyed the marriage of a peaceful marriage in the name of fighting for Biafra. And then Nnamdi Kanu is hiding his wife. And his children are doing birthday on Facebook. When our own children are running from us, and he's still the one who is yapping and they destroy him. And you see Onyibe, you talk again, I kill you. You talk again, I kill you.
Hello.
You talk again, I kill
seems
you.
to me, the more I talk to you, the worse you become. Don't go on air to talk about again or anything you don't know about.
What
Just
is
keep
it
your mouth shut to do your broadcast and
get
get out. If you make one more mistake again, I'll expel it from my and you stop broadcasting. One more mistake. Just focus on what I have told you. All these stupid
This is what
rubbish, Jeffrey.
Rubbish, nonsense. Go ahead, my brother.
We must come clean in this struggle. We must come clean. You cannot send people to Arochukwu. I say don't talk about Arochukwu. What is there that you are hiding from people? If we are chatting Chukwu Kikabiama, then we must stand by it. There's nothing like a good Arochukwu and don't say it again. Why wouldn't you, when you send people there, why do you want them not to say it? He said so. We are not playing a double game now. We are not playing double game in the struggle, and that useless girl called Faith because
they have promoted Josephine Erewa now. They will soon promote Faith Ogala and Ifeanyi Ojukwu. They are doing their job well. So now they cannot Chikeduzen, and they are looking for where to fish them. That is what they are fighting for.
People without brain who can reason from who is right and who is wrong. Attack people sabotage without reasoning. You could check our mumu know too much. This one Asari Dokubo said this thing. Our mumu know too much. They attack people sabotage, you call sabotage without reasoning. But let me draw the curtain from here.
Of course, thank you very much for joining me. That is how it's supposed to be. Our people must understand. There is no two ways about it. It's just a matter of time. We know how it functions. When Are you following them? This, that. Today now, we have started another platform that will enable you know the truth. We will say, no, it should not be like that. Don't worry. You will get over it. And you will see the truth. And the truth will set you free. In the end, Biafra will restore. Those who commit crime will pay for it. Onye menjo keji sheburu, onye mema keji sheburu. Because that is how God wants it to be. That is how God intended it to be. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Good evening, my brother. Diokpa. Kikeni yake bia. Diokpa. Kikeni yake bia. Go ahead, please.
Good evening and good evening, fellow Biafrans. My name is Raul. I'm from Abat, Biafra Lord, and I'm here in South Africa doing my best and the little I can to make sure that we restore the dignity of our people. And as I see their heart, those Yahoo people are still deceiving people. In Igbo language, they said, that is what Mazen Namdi can doing. When the house
Instead
is
of
on
him
fire,
to
the
go
small child
inside,
will be busy hunting for us.
instead of him to go inside and clear his menace, he's busy telling them, fire them, coming with Facebook, sending people. They will come to me and say, Onyibe, we love back to your root. We forget Nandekano, do back to your root. Are you the one who told me to do back to your root? When I was doing back to your root, if you know how many petitions that left against me, I refused practically. Today now, the same people say, oh, leave Nandekano, go to back to your root. No more root now. Stand in your presence. Now we did now do he. Nandekano is using Facebook to insult us and he's claiming holy man. And they want us to keep quiet. Go ahead, please.
That cannot work. That cannot work. You just make a mention. There was a video I saw circulating concerning all, and I was asking myself, is that true or is fake? I was asking somebody, can you call home and ask them what is happening in your place? Don't stay here and think all is well, because a civilian going to challenge an army and thinking that he's going to go free at the end of the day, it's not going to happen. And the problem that is about to come out of it, if nothing is done, I don't think anybody will be able to handle it. Like I said, whoever wants security should put it in his community, please. Let Mazen Nnamdi Kanu put ESN in his community. He should not use it to go and destabilize other peaceful community and leave his own place. If you want, before he starts spreading to other places, if those who have sense have ear, let them listen and reason properly. You don't leave your own community peaceful and you take your security going to other communities saying you are attacking army and police. Start from your own backyard. If we see how good you did it in Afaruku, we will join you and expand it to other places. That's my contribution on that regards. You see those people who are busy on Facebook talking, attacking people, they are the beneficiaries. Those who are threatening who they will kill and who they will assassinate and who they will deal with, those are the beneficiaries in this struggle. Those who are contributing are speechless. They don't even know what to say anymore because what they are seeing is bigger than them. They never expect it. But you see those people trying to tell you, Biafra forever, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or never. Those are the beneficiaries. They are trying to protect their business empire. I don't have much to say about this people because time will tell. Because you can't hide. You can't hide. There is no two way as they cannot hide this truth forever. As long as we live, the truth will come out. But the most important thing is for our people to put themselves in place and make sure that they make themselves available to see the truth and hear the truth. But if you do not make yourself available to receive the truth and hear it, that is your own cup of tea. Because in Igbo adage, they said, ijiji na-adịghị anụ ihe na-eso ozu were anakpu n'ala ini. Ndewo Maazị. Ndewo. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. These are people who know the truth, who see the truth, who recognize the truth. It's just a matter of the greatest mistake anybody will make is to think we are in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We keep saying the word. We keep saying the word. We keep saying the word. The word will keep penetrating. It will enter all of you until you know the truth and you will understand. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Ndodokba. My name is Chukwudi Eric. From Anama province, Biafra land. I'm based in Italy. You know, we the Biafrans sometimes it's like we don't think normal. We don't think. Because the way these things are going at the situation of things now, Biafra don't reason. This man calling Nnamdi Kanu is not doing Biafra good. Nnamdi Kanu is creating more problem for Biafrans. Look at what is happening in Olu today now. Tomorrow now, you'll be seeing different voice record on WhatsApp. Now, before they appoint people in Olo. Now, Dr. Jojo Onyibe, now they will go and keep people. Now, BDB gang, now then they appoint people. But when this man is creating this problem, nobody question him, nobody ask him anything. After creating the problem, they will look for who to blame. I see what soldier is doing now. Look, people come out for bush to attack soldier. They run into bush back. After running into bush back, they will leave the poor people, the poor women, children to face the problem that now they cannot have created for our people. Now they people so that they can receive sympathy. He will be there crying. They are killing us, for many years. How long are we going to cry they are killing our people? Look for who to blame. Look for who to cause sabotage. We want to face the military men, want to fight. Let him come down to Biafra land. Let the fine boy come out. Because you cannot be using people's children's head. Your brother is there flexing, driving a powerful jeep, eating in Kobe, sleeping well. Your sister is a police officer, inspector, living well. Your children there, you're living with your children, and your children are living in UK, living well, and you will send other people children to go and fight. Let him learn from Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho come out to lead the Yoruba youth to go and chase Fulani out of their bush. Let him come down and face the battle if you really want to fight. Because yes, you cannot be clamoring for fight and you are not ready to fight. If you want to fight, let him come down. I will follow him. If now they come down today to Nigeria, to Biafra land, you want to face the It should stop using our people's head, using our people's blood to ruin power, because now the Kanu is a ritualist. Because this is what Nigeria politicians do. If they want to remove their power, they will cause confusion so that they
Get the real
create problem. The children, people will start fighting. They will use those children blood to remove their power. Nnamdi is using our people blood to release the power. Nnamdi Kanu is a ritualist. That's why if he's lying, everybody will believe him. If he lie United tomorrow, everybody will believe him because there is where Nnamdi Kanu belong. If Biafras don't know, Nnamdi Kanu belong to somewhere, and that power will soon fail him. It will fail him. We will do everything to make sure that we will fight this injustice. And all let Nnamdi Kanu come down from that and face the same battle. You want to fight, yes. Why are you running away from fight and sending people to go and die? I remember one broadcast when he told us that we are not going to run exile. Either Biafra or die. We will not run exile. We will remain here. We will fight it. We will burn Nigeria down. Today, now where is Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is in exile.
No, he's not in exile. He's going to come with hell. He went to bring hell.
Which hell? Which hell? He want to go and bring. He come out again now. He want to cover his shame. He say, I don't know. This man don't think that everybody don't celebrate. He was telling Biafrans, how many freedom fighters have you seen? A genuine freedom fighter who will fight and the person will not run exile. You know that people will run exile. Freedom fighter run exile. Why are you making mad that you are not going to run exile? We will die in Biafra land. We will cut Buhari's head after making the whole noise now. Just one small shake, you run exile. One small shake, one small trigger. Nnamdi Kanu was nowhere to be found. He run away and leave other people's children to die. He caused problem, no big bow, giving order, go and kill soldier, cut soldier head.
After they say it's George Onyibe picking Wike to kill Igbo people. Very hopeless losers like that.
Bomb police station. Now, Obigbo now is not up to 3 months. So it's not up to 3 months. Let me say 3 to 4 months now. No Obigbo. Now, another one in Olo. All this blood Nnamdi Kanu is wasting. In fact, it's a lose to Biafrans. If we want to fight this battle, we all come to the round table. We agree. So, okay, let's go. Let's march together. We know that this is an agreement for Biafrans. It's not one man pushing people to die, and people are keeping quiet. We are creating widows every day, making mothers childless every day. Some people have only one child, and Nnamdi Kanu will cause a problem. That mother will lose that child. In fact, I don't know what is wrong with Biafrans. Biafrans need to wake up, because if we keep quiet, this man is going to destroy Biafra land. Because what this man is creating, this man don't have any agenda to bring Biafra, and this man know that him cannot give us Biafra. He's trying to create a problem that is calling for revolution, so the international community will listen to him. International community will not listen to you because Nnamdi Kanu don't have manner. They don't have manner of approach. When you cannot talk to people, you insult everybody. Who will listen to you? Do you think that white people are fools? Do you think the international community are fools? They are not fools, because they will be listening to you, watching you. They will be listening to your voice, threatening people. After threatening people, okay, you see the problem now. You want the national community to come and fight for you. Let Biafrans wake up. Let this Olu problem now, Olu issue be the first and last that Nnamdi Kanu will create for our people. We need to stand up and put. In fact, I don't know what to say. I'm confused because people are there dying. Tomorrow, Nnamdi Kanu will be wearing suit and red cap. Will come out on Facebook to be making noise, talking rubbish, and people are still listening to him.
No, he's a guy man, Jesus Christ.
Who Jesus Christ? Who Jesus Christ? I told one of my person last year, that was last year, I said, Nnamdi Kanu is talking about Arochukwu. By that time, you don't even, you and Uchemefo, you people never start. But I see this Arochukwu Nnamdi Kanu is talking about is going to build a temple. And that temple is going to be like a Queen Elizabeth temple. He's going to be a king. He's going to mount himself as a king and an emperor of our people. That my person say, how do you know? I said, the way this man sound and the way this man talk, you listen to this man, say, I'm not going to contest for a president. If this man really don't want to contest as a prime minister or a president in Biafra land, and he want to build that Ruchukwu temple, he is going to be a king that will be controlling the president and the prime minister. He want to position himself that in a position that he can be able to control anybody. Our prime minister or president will become an appointment. He will be the one to appoint anybody like. The person was asking me question, how do you know this? I said, what this man movement? Supposed to know where this man is going. This man want to become an emperor in our land, and Biafrans are looking at him. Biafrans are watching him, sending people, children to bush. He want to form Alamajiri. We are talking about Fulani S-men. Fulani S-men are the bush killing our people now. We are the bush now, creating problem for our people, and we say we are fighting for our people. These people now, what is our game? If we want to fight this fight, let's come together and agree. We'll fight this battle once and for all. But for we to be pushing, maybe not tomorrow now, after this alone now, tomorrow you go be Aba. Next tomorrow you go be Enugu. The upper one you go be Anambra. In fact, this man, people should question this man. They should sit this man down and correct him. And anybody, any Biafrans who are still supporting them, giving them money to create this problem. In fact, the same God that will judge Nnamdi Kanu will judge you, because you need to open your eye now. If you are there, you are listening to me, you are still supporting Nnamdi Kanu, giving him money to create problem, to kill our people. That's the same God that will judge Nnamdi Kanu. But no God will judge Nnamdi Kanu. That's the same God that will judge Nnamdi Kanu will judge you. Those are our people, Igbo World Congress, that he is trying to to deceive them, to sponsor him again, to collect money for them. If they are listening to me, if you are a member of World Igbo Congress, don't allow people, your group, to support Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu will use that money to create problem for our people, and our people will continue to die. If we are fighting for Biafra and our people are just wasting like this, wasting youth, are just wasting their life for no reason, carelessness, and your money is involved. In fact, God forgive me, the little one I've been contributed before for this IPOB. God forgive me, because putting money to kill my own people. I'm not going to be involved for that dirty game. This is a dirty game. Nnamdi Kanu need war. Let him calm down. We all fight the war. Nnamdi Kanu want crisis. He want revolution. Let him come down and lead the revolution. I will march with him. Let him bring out in Junior Boda come out. Fine boy. That stupid fine boy. Let that one come out and face the battle. I will march with them. They should stop deceiving our people. They should stop wasting our people blood to renew their power, their evil power. I am not hiding it. Nnamdi Kanu is using our people blood to renew his own power. Nnamdi Kanu is a pure ritualist. These are ritualists operate. They operate. It's the same pattern Nnamdi Kanu is using. Because the more they share blood, the more they renew their power. The more the people recognize them, the more people know them, the more they are famous everywhere. I beg Biafrans, Biafrans need to wake up and do the right thing now. Biafrans need to wake up and do the right thing now. Those recruit, they are recruiting everywhere, castigating people name, calling people Sabo, posting Taylor. In fact, they will regret everything at last, because what is something big is coming to hit Nnamdi Kanu very soon. Something big is coming to hit Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu have disgrace Biafrans. Agree to my leader, continue to speak to our people. I believe that one day our people will listen, and some of our people who have already wake up, we need to wake others. We need to wake others. We need to stand against this injustice. We need to stand against this bloodshed. If we want to share our blood, let's agree. Let's come to the round table. We'll discuss it. We'll march. Anybody who die, we know say we die for freedom, because the people who are dying now, my own, they are not dying for our freedom. They are dying for carelessness. They are dying for one man, just one man giving order, hiding somewhere. You will run to America, you will run to Israel, you will run to Germany, you will run to England, just running around, hiding, moving with laptop and talking rubbish, collecting money from different angle. God will judge him. God will judge him. Let me rest my case here. Let other people call again. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. More grace.
Thank you very much, my brother. Our people must understand. Tonight, our message is simple. If you are a Biafran, home or in diaspora, I ask you a simple question. It is, of course, you are entitled to your opinion. What exactly are you fighting for? Are you fighting to ensure that the death of millions of Biafra who have died because of Biafra is not in vain? Are you fighting to protect your investment? From
Japa.
Ndewo, you are in the spirit.
Ndewo.
Go ahead, please.
Ndewo, my brother. Listening. Okay, are you hearing me?
Loud and clear, and the whole world is listening to you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so happy today to talk to Biafrans worldwide. It's a big opportunity, my brother. I've been listening to you for let me say weeks. I say number you go Doronite, you know. So we have to come up. There are things in a Biafra struggle going very wrong these days. And there are some things hidden, still hidden. My brother, George, there are a lot of things hidden to Biafran people that nobody know. A big secret. There are some things you used to say sometimes, but you are cutting it. Even Uche Mofo, they are cutting you people. Even Obide Bienu, you people are cutting things.
You are right.
There are things.
You are right.
You people are still hiding some many things, eh? Really, because this pity you people are playing to Biafrans, not going to help Biafrans. This pity is not going to help our people. There are a lot of iniquity, abomination. People are sitting on this secret. I'm just ordinary financial secretary, from financial secretary to coordinator, from coordinators to treasurer years ago, 2007. My leader, I will call him my leader. This is Uchenna Asiebu from Spain. If you can confirm my number right now, I'm calling from Spain. My name is Prince Kano. Anybody, all Biafrans that can listen to you will know who's talking worldwide. They know me. Uche Mofon know me too well. Obido know me too well. All of them, they are here one in headquarters in Spain. Those Biafrans in Spain, that brother answering your call, that brother that you people call, these people complain to, is talking. Please, everybody should listen to me very well. There are a lot of abomination and iniquity committed by IPOB. And I am advising all Biafrans, anybody that know what right, what secret, info, expose this so-called Nnamdi Kanu should do it fast before it's too late. The 2007, but my brother George Onyibe, I will say you people came late because those days you people are there when they tag and a criminal. I don't know what they deceive you people with. But Sir Onyinye, Iken Naman Onenyi, elder man like Iken Naman Onenyi, they tag him a saboteur. Upon the money and suffer this man suffer. Elderly man like Iken Naman Onenyi, there is a cost on the head of IPOB. IPOB tagged this man, even Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter that this man should be tagged. This is a course on IPOB. It shall never be well with IPOB. So far as I'm concerned, they tag all these people criminals. Then IPOB feel like they can restore Biafra. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay, let me pass on. Let me go to another point. Biafra should listen very carefully. I'm calling names. I'm calling names. Biafra cannot ask question again. They are scared to ask question. And we say we are restoring Biafra. And what we call her a prostitute. Do we forget? The candidate that got approved to go to Washington and talk to Trump and to senators, do we forget? And when this lady got invitation from the Washington DC, automatically they tag her prostitute and cut that appointment, invitation to Washington DC or whatever. People that need Biafra. The same struggle we are talking about, want to restore Biafra. This struggle, many people are suffering, wasting their time, lost their precious one, lost their children, lost their wives, their husbands because of this particular struggle. The sweet mouth of Nnamdi Kanu deceived many. A lady like a Priska Eber, if this Priska Eber will listen to me now, Priska Eber from family, so-called family writer, where are them? Priska Eber, this lady, the husband of this lady called me in IPOB headquarters complaining about the wife, which is Priska Eber, that she abandoned the child and abandoned the husband because of this struggle. At the end, what is the outcome? Shamelessly, Priska Eber withdrew from IPOB. Nobody knows because she's ashamed of herself. Because of IPOB, the sweet mouth of Nnamdi Kanu, she have to abandon her family. Today, she's nowhere to be found. She destroyed her future. I will ask you, Chemofo, very soon. I will call a Biafra Woman Rights Radio soon. I will ask Uchemofo direct. Uchemofo, what happened to the office rent at IPOB headquarters in Spain? Uchemofo, what happened? Because Uchenna Asiebu have been calling you, asking you to give order to send money to Spain to pay for the office. 6 months, IPOB will be owing their office, their headquarters in Spain. IPOB will be owing. I am the live witness. I'm the live witness. As I'm talking, everybody should jot it down. Anybody that need to get me get more information should call. These are the abominations going on. How do succeed. We want to restore Biafra. I will still ask you more for because I need really answer for this. I need answers. Inanya, Omiomio, Uchenna, Siebu, Nwano, Nenyi, and Yemena, what are they? A lot of them. Character assassinated, nobody say what, nobody. Family men, responsible men with wives. The character assassinate them. Just like that, we need Biafra. And it shall never really beware with IPOB till IPOB change their ways. A lot of our brothers, they withdraw from this struggle for many years ago. Yes, they are not coming for anybody to insult them, anybody to call them names because they are out to restore Biafra. We have lost many members. All we all hear because Supreme, all we are just hearing these days, Supreme. The same Nnamdi Kanu we lifted that up is now destroying us. So Biafra should think twice. Because today we are hearing of BSS from after Kuje prison to BSS, the other one, after the other one, we are now in ESN. After ESN, referendum is nowhere to be found. Referendum 2017, referendum 2018, referendum 2009, 2020 Biafra shall come. 2020 is.
That's so Elohim told him.
Oh, this is incredible. All we hear is Elohim. You cover her tie, Jewish, Shabbat, wonderful. Pastors are now evil. Oh, men of God, again, we Biafrans are now evil. Yes, we know. But so men of God are now the struggle of Biafra. Men of God are now roadmap of Biafra restoration. I'm sorry for the Igbo World Igbo Congress that really gave him money these days to support him create that scam ES net whatever. If they really know whom they deal with, they will know he's a scammer. Many of our brothers have been calling. They thought IPOB got a headquarter and will be sharing the headquarter phone number, telephone number to Biafrans, to our people. Thought that we are working for the restoration of Biafra. The world will recognize us. We are working. We left our families. We left everything, our work to be for our people. And Biafrans are calling. Rally, protest in Biafra land, and they will shut our people. They will take our boys, our men to hospital. Just the money to send the welfare money to work contributed all over the world for these brothers to help them to pay for their hospital bills, for the hospital to treat them. We'll be receiving call. I'm the live witness receiving all these calls. I pick all these calls. All our brothers at home, about coordinator, whatever, what do they call him? I think Ikechukwu something. I think Ikechukwu Abba.
Ikechukwu
Guoha, thank you. Should bear me witness. Ikechukwu Guoha will recognize my voice. Ikechukwu will call me and say, can you pass the telephone to Uchenna Siebu? I want to talk. What is all this thing? Are you people serious? Can you know our brother will die. They shot our brother in hospital. Oh, Ikechukwu, can you please take it easy? I will pass the phone to Uchenna Siebu. HOD will be like sweating that he passing information, and I will be there. He will be calling deputy he will be calling Uche Mofo. Uche Mofo will hold him that we should hold. They will get back to us. 1 week, nothing. 2 weeks, nothing. Oh, they are just playing. If ordinary office rent, headquarter office, we are begging for it. Talk less of
the same people now
money
are
to send.
forging a receipt. Hey, we give Judge Onyibe, we give Judge Onyibe. This kind of evil, I wonder how Biafra will be like when Nnamdi Kanu give us Biafra. I can only wonder.
As we speak, they close that office. The next thing we hear, they call us criminals. They call Omio Wauchena Siebu a criminal because we are owing. They don't want to send that money again to us. They are owing thousands of euros because of that headquarter, IPOB headquarter. They don't want to send it to us. The next thing we have to close. The next and others operating in that place, that headquarter, is there are criminals. The office at POB of headquarter is now located in Germany. Uche Mofo went to open it. Wow! All the documents and stamps of POB in this headquarter, nobody has of it again as we speak. They went to create a mod other thing again on their own and left the ones we use in that office. This particular office that gave many of our brothers visa worldwide to travel to Europe, that government of the world recognize. You people just like that on air, Nigerian news carried it, that we are now criminals. This MIPOD headquarters that we are now criminals. Wow. That is the point I realize that really I am in a very wrong corner. Oh, this same man we fasted, Uchenna Siebu will call all the members of that POB, all of us then, that we should keep fasting for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to fast. We are going to fast 1 week. We will keep praying that here is the headquarter. Anything we decree in this office is going to... Oh, really? We fast and fasted. Uchenna Siebu loved this man, Nnamdi Kanu, so much. It pains him till today. He cannot even open his mouth. Very shameful because he got many enemies because of Nnamdi Kanu. He don't like anybody to talk of Nnamdi Kanu. Today, where are those people? They are laughing at him. They are laughing at him. Look at who you are defending. Look at him. He betrayed you. He called you a criminal. They are laughing at him till today. The same Nnamdi Kanu will go on air and call Uchenna Siebu that he sent money to Asari Dokubo for one project like that. A project of Biafra restoration, you come online to announce it to our enemies. There are a lot, brother, but I want Biafran to it's just a hint. A lot has happened. It's just a hint. Our people should please shine your eyes these days, my people. Please, please. We are in a very wrong corner. Let's resharpen our weapon again. Let's prepare ourselves again because I'm Baramota Kanapa for a long time. Everybody should come out of that car. Everybody should come out of the bus immediately. Let's know how to restore Biafra. If not, we are all wasting time. We are all wasting time. Everybody should jump out of that motor canapa immediately so that let's reason. We cannot abandon our own. Biafra is our own. That is all advice I can give to everybody this night. The next time I will call.
Ndewo Mazi, I understand perfectly well. And of course, I must use this privilege to talk to Ike Nangwano about Ike Nangwano Nenyi. I always feel guilty. I don't know why. It's not because I committed any crime against him, but I'm not too comfortable the way I avoided him. Throughout the exploit we did in the West, from Edo State down to Lagos State, Ondo State, Osun State, all the West, Ikenna Nwanonenyi was always on the phone. What are you people doing? Do like this, do like that. And then all of a sudden, because of supremacy, the holy creator of the whole world, Nnamdi Kanu, and so Ikenna Nwanonenyi, if you are listening to me, I have not done anything wrong to you. I would actually not be happy with myself because I was not able to stand up as a man then. I thought Nnamdi Kanu was actually doing whatever he was doing for the interest of the people until I discovered that far be it. And now understand, I am not fighting to destroy anybody. I am not fighting to win. I am fighting so that all of us will win in the end. I apologize for avoiding you. You are a good man. I am saying you are a good man. And millions of other good men like you. But we have come to a stage where we cannot allow anybody to bamboozle us, mess us up. Honestly, people is the thing. Nnamdi Kanu make me. Nnamdi Kanu didn't make me. His parents can't stand my parents. He cannot stand me. Biafra is what made all of us. That is the gospel truth. This having been said, as I'm inching closer to the end of this program, I call upon Olu people. No venture enter one chance. Some people are saying, our boys did well, our boys did well. Olu cannot be allowed to become another OD in Biafra land. You must understand that Olu are peaceful people. Olu are advanced people. Olu are one of the pride of Africa. Olu is something you don't even know, even as Olu man. We don't have single one family IPOB in Afari Beku. The one we have, Nnamdi Kanu say we should close it down. He want to recolonize all of you. People are not seeing it. Ya biologodona Jesus Baberieka. And you terere and other people. Where is John Chukuma? You think we are keeping all of you quiet? That thing you are looking for, you will understand that the greatest mistake you make is to bring another tribe into this thing. You would have used only your village. Hey, we don't go to IPOB, Nagbo. Hey, we are in data. We are in this. Like Jesus Babylon worker. What are Guanejele Bimbo? But are you our problem? No. Nigeria is our problem. Nigeria. Now the Kanu is there. Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. Oh, where John Wabota? Hey, John Wabu. Onyohi Kobo. Igwa ijoku or siweji ya. Igwa ijoku onye kwejoku oheni sabotoa. Kiken ngora kwade megwanu. Iye ni leonora hule me kiken. Ma choni already monu dromo ka ne remungwe with evidence. Achoni unji onu megideu. Because what turning Gualma way here. So ihe nunu reme onore mafia etegu ebono boto we boto re mafia etegu nwa agwa we ya ihe nunu reme nwa yohu nwere nya po ha na egose ndo wa ka ido bi bono tie ko obi senene onore ora so no onye maka onye ono wo. Are you going to be happy when the world know who you really are? I constantly tell them this. Then that mind him, we have media warrior China Sanworu and the recruit in Kuwait. We will give him media war. China Sanworu on my Facebook, I think I have only 2 people following me, but your recruit are not there, idiots. They are. We will continue saying the truth. God say, I sent forth my word. Surely it will come to pass. It will accomplish everything I want it to accomplish. That is how we are here on Biafra Human Rights Radio. Make no mistake about it. We will send forth the word of Biafra, original word of Chukwuka Biama, and you will see how it's going to be. And of course, my daddy in the Lord is on the line there. Are you there, daddy in the Lord?
Yes, my reverend. It goes both ways.
I am loyal. I am loyal. Good evening from here, sir.
It goes both ways. And they were my chineke.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
I'm so happy. This is dear friends. Good afternoon from here to to all of you wherever you're listening from. It's my afternoon, so I don't know what your time is. But I want to say good afternoon from here in Los Angeles. And we must continue this message. And the message is not going to stop because, as far as Nigeria is concerned, we know what we are going through. This is why we all come out in the first place. We know that the deprivation, the denial, the killing, and everything is real. But, in all this, what we are witnessing today is we have somebody that is now leading our people more into that mess, into their graves, just because of selfish financial interest and selfish, aggrandization. Honestly, sometimes when I sit down and analyze everything about this idiot called Nandekan, I can't find out why he's doing what he's doing, other than, blaming it on mental health. Even today, that we are all mourning that the military has invaded our law and everything, he's still happy. He's praising Elohim of his people. He's still threatening. He's still boasting. He's still, he feels elated, with elated mood, as if nothing happened. And people on ground from morning has been calling. Even his usual Abateke did not come today because, as usual, he is going to be the one that comes to announce bank accounts for people to continue to donate money. He called himself addressing the Yorubas and the Benue, or the Middle Belt today. And what else is he? What message does he have other than
he's addressing them? He don't catch Mugu now. He
for
can't even
them-
address
for
Afro
them
people.
to select their leader of everybody. I thought he leads from Southern Kaduna to everywhere. He's the leader of the Nigerian youths and everything. I mean, this guy is. I mean, it's no more a brainer. It's no more brainer to understand the tricks that he's using. But unfortunately, some of us are yet to get their senses together to see what this criminal is doing to our people. And for the Olu people, you guys need to be mindful of the dangers that Mazen Nandekan is bringing in your land. Okay, he should work with China Sanworu and take that to Abia State. Take it to Ngwa and Afaruku. So they can, because what he's doing is drawing mayhem in Olu. Drawing military to come and start killing. Today, they are now threatening everybody. As usual, I thought that rain would have fallen, as he promised that the situation or the revolution this evening. Up till now, no activities. Rather, his bushmeat, the ESN, is running further and further into the bush. He's both. My brother,
Very
this
soon
is
now, the low indigens now will go inside the bush. Yes, oh my God. Our people, we all have played role to allow him to drag our people to this point. And it is imperative that we continue addressing this issue till our people get their mind back. But I'm happy now that he is feeling the impact. He want to set Olo under fire. Look at the problem he has caused.
Olo is already under fire. You know how many people have died? You know how many homes that have died? That has been burned down.
Who's on danger, who's on
bagada,
how many of us are you going to sacrifice to fuel your ego? How many of us?
Reverend, I'm not laughing because honestly, it's not funny about what is going on. It's just that now I'm standing by and watching all these people. You see, Radio Biafra is now where they empower any kind of individual to come and show his strength. They run their mouth. Most of them are based outside. Most of the people that are doing this are outside. So when I'm looking at the whole thing, I say, wow. So people are still making payments to these referendum. It's two things, referendum or the protest. Very soon. Every time, very soon. Soon and very soon. Very soon. In no time, in no long time, you're going to see. Hopefully, Zodema is a walking dead now. Now we already, it's no longer.
Wike is a walking dead. Ukowa is a walking dead. Nyango the walking dead. They vivify everybody is only the living dead. Nonsense. old school. It's unfortunate. Anyway. What we need to do was to create an institution. An institution that enables the decapulated Biafran nation function as one impenetrable unit. We were almost close to that place. We gave him absolute power, which has eventually corrupted him. Because when they say absolute power corrupt absolutely, he becomes the practical evidence that theory is true. It becomes evidence. He now arrogates the position of God to himself. He decides who lives and who dies.
Lives and who dies.
And then the highest monster we created is the media platform. The moment they say you are a Chabutoa, then that is the end of you. But thank God we have our parents who are reasonable. My mother said to turn away evil, do not reject the name. And that is why Jesus Christ, when he walked on the earth, he said to the disciple, if they call me your master, a demon, you should know they will do that to you. And so when they were bringing this saboteur for me, I welcome it. Now saboteur is a honorable name in Biafra land. Let them form another name. Oh.
Do you know? Because the scripture says, resist the devil, that he will flee from you. Okay, that's what we're doing. We are resisting this. They are going to flee. It doesn't matter how much of a time they invest. Reverend, I just called quickly for the brother that called from Spain. I heard him saying that there's something we are still hiding. My brother, there's nothing, if you are still listening, there's nothing that will be hidden on this platform. There's a lot of confusion that has happened in the past. We have continued to make apologies openly. Most of the time, the Mazime 4 you are calling is honestly does not quite get these things. Mazime 4 is just an obedient servant. You can hear me call him my role model. You can hear me call him my role model. And the reason I call him that name is because he's very obedient to a fault. And this is why it's important for all of us to help him, to stand by him, to defend how they lied on him, that he collected millions of dollars. And people are in Biafra land swearing. So also there's many of us, we announce Sabbath, and graciously I will answer Sabo if this is just how Sabo is all about. What I do want to tell you is that it's going to be for a while. Help is on the way. The primary job that for all of us now is to continue to call out this criminal that people we know. Reverend, I'm not sure. I think you have another discussion, but I want to
No.
give out this message
Go ahead.
for
I'm
some of
with you.
you that are in Biafra land. The ultimate job, the ultimate focus now is we need you guys to help us. You know, like all these people that are answering all kinds of names on Facebook, we need to identify them appropriately because there's a reason for that. We need to identify them appropriately. Some of them on the Facebook answering different names, and they are the ones that are still in this confusion and are
Of
setting
course,
up our people.
you can
Okay, so
count
we
on
need
us.
to, and believe me, I'm going to compile. Yeah, I'm already compiling all the names
You can
here
count on
in
us on
United
that. We are
States.
watching all of them.
All of them that are still pushing this thing. Because if they are still pushing here and they cannot reason and see how this man, with all the things he's doing, the threats that he's threatening and everything, if they cannot reason, well, a lot of them have to answer for these things when the time comes, according to them, because they always say when the time comes. So it's important that we look down. I gauge you know up our choice and a million. Let's get these people. This China Samoro, nobody knows if it's a real name or whatever. For people that knows him, please, if you know where he come from and everything, we need his full identity. All these people that are running their mouth, like the one that is answering Rabbi Charles in London, okay, that one and so many other ones, so that it can be properly documented as people who are fueling this crisis in our land. All this nonsense needs to stop. Biafra is more than a person. It's more than any of us. And if we truly want Biafra, all of us has to get together. Divide up functions. No one everything. That's the annoying part of it. Because the moment you are still donating, you are fueling this idiocy. And you are fueling this man to continue to feel empowered. And he has continued to mislead a lot of people who does not quite understand it. My Reverend, I want to thank you so very much for what you're doing. Continue. It's all just going to be for a while, a little time. For Biafrans who are participating, I urge you to do me a favor or do yourself a favor. Let us remain consistent with what we're doing. We must tell ourselves the truth. We must humble ourselves because that is the only way we can go home. Nigeria, everybody can see that Nigeria is normal, but it just takes a little bit of putting ourselves together to be able to extricate ourselves from that evil. Thank you, my brother. May the peace of the Lord be with you and be with all of your
And
friends.
I will respond to you in Latin. Benedictions to us in Sakula. Hallelujah.
Oh,
My Father. And of course, Biafra, as we all know in the real sense, is beautiful. It's really beautiful. Forget about what people are trying to turn us into. What you there. Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? I used to have some technical issue. Can you hear me, call on WhatsApp? You are connected, but I don't know why I cannot hear you. Can you hear me, call on WhatsApp?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Onyibe. Good afternoon from here.
Yes, good evening, sir, from here. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. My name is Okwi Onwuka. I am calling from Calgary, Canada. I am from Obunike to Oyi. It's in Anambra, Onitsha province, Biafra land. Thank you, Mazi, for having me. I just want to tell our people something. Yeah, and we want to continue this message so that this message will sink on our people, for our people to understand what is going on, and for our people to be very, very careful. You know, the word of God says that the devil come to destroy, to ransack, to kill. And we can see what is going on now. It has been awash all over the social media that there is a carnage, killings, arson, burning of shops and looting going on as we talk in Olu. And the military are there. So even standby people.
But of course, that should be network problem, and I will still be patient waiting for him to come back because
people are.
You are back now. Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear now.
Okay.
You are back.
So, all right. Thank you very much. So people are going about their businesses in Olu, and now the Kano come with his confusion, and now is bringing destruction to the town of Olu. Our people should put on their thinking cap. It is very important to know that once you destabilize a society, it will be very, very hard to bring back the peace. Now the Kano is hiding somewhere in Germany and instigating criminals to run around our cities and do some kind of hit and run. And when they hit and then they run away, they disappear. And then they come back to loot, to burn down businesses. And then they will go and they blame the army. I want our people to understand this is not the Biafra restoration, this is a bargain for. I was very clear about Nandi Bosina. Ometimi, Ometu Anya, Ometu Ebobona. Let us think about this situation. Let us think critically about this situation. You can see all these kids running around, running their mouth, saying, "Oh, Biafra is coming up." Biafra is not coming with what you are doing. What you are doing is pure criminality. That's exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. It's pure criminality, and our people must know that. Don't turn around and say that you are the one going to provoke the Nigerian army. They haven't done you anything. We must know that. And when you provoke them, of course, you know that they are trained to kill, and some of them hate us a lot. So they'll be very willing to come in. If you invite them, they will come in, they will destroy, they will kill. But let us remember who is causing the trouble. The trouble is being caused by Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has built himself a private squad that he uses to kill people, to determine who lives and who dies, to cause confusion in our cities. The other time he was saying his group are in the bush, where they are
causing havoc now. It's not bush. It's in the city. It's in our town. Our people should be very, very careful. We must stop this now, not tomorrow, not next tomorrow. It will be too late. Today, the Olo people have to examine themselves and tell themselves if this is what they want. One thing is sure, the criminality that Nnamdi Kanu embarked upon now is not giving anybody any Biafra. Of course, you know that. You cannot use criminal gangs riding on 3 cars and buses to build a country. And those gangs will cause havoc and disappear, and then the Olo people will bear the part of their criminality. They are doing this because these are gang of criminals, and they are assembling because they want to steal from people, they want to kill people, they want to feel strong. These are a group of gang of criminals. We must make sure that what we're talking about does not have anything to do with your security. Nothing is happening to you. In this case of Olo, tell me, where are the Fulanis? Have they captured one Fulani and showed them to us? They haven't. The people going after the Fulanis are not making noise. Germany, where he's hiding, eating fat, I don't know, he's swelling and so on. And then he will come to the radio and rant and talk rubbish and say, oh, if they kill us now, oh, we're gonna kill them. Nobody is killing you. You're just a crook hiding somewhere, causing confusion. So I pity any youth that gave up his life for this carry that Nnamdi Kanu is bringing on our people. This charlatan Nnamdi Kanu. I pity any youth that his life is lost. It's just a useless person. That person loses his life for nothing. Nothing. Don't claim that you lose your life for Biafra when you are killed doing criminality sent by Nnamdi Kanu and whatever they call that guy that they say is hiding in Kuwait. It's Chinasaworu or whatever he is. And I heard my big brother saying that these guys, their names must be.
There is a puzzle within the system. There is a way Nnamdi Kanu functions. The oversight we will reveal at the right time. Like I always said, Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Doziem, all those gangsters called DOS. I'm waiting for them to make a move. That will be their end. They can't not kill me anyway. Now they are bringing in ignorant people like Christy from Akwa Ibom. But Christy from Akwa Ibom already know the truth. She's a reverend. She will not even support them. Josephine Erewa, the one they contracted, ran out of DOS when she saw the evil there. Now they have brought her back again. Now, what I'm trying to say in effect is that that puzzle within the system will be exposed very soon. What are those puzzles? You hear a more powerful publicity secretary. Who is a more powerful? Any idiot telling me to show my picture should tell a more powerful to show his picture. And then you hear China Sanworu. China Sanworu is the El Mustafa of Biafra land. He will give us account of Mustafa from Kogi State, Biafra, among others. Everything they have done, they are on video already, waiting for the right time to trigger. But we are not fighting to win. We're fighting for all of us to win, not one person to win. I have told you Nnamdi Kanu last year when I spoke to him on Parable. I told him he will not win this battle because his hand is not clear. His hand is not clean. He's now already, yes, the security Eastern boys are doing well. He's with his girlfriend, son. We abandoned his wife. We feel how lonely his wife is. We feel the pain of the wife. And he's the one leading us. He's a supreme savior, supreme mercy. Jesus Christ of the whole world. He will not win this battle. We have told him to go and repent of his sin, so we let him go. This thing is dragging. And you this thing. We put our blood in this thing. He will think, of course, when you cut off the head of an animal, he begin to struggle. While struggling, he think he's surviving, but he's dying. Nandekano can be struggling. If he doesn't repent, be a curse upon this earth. That is just the truth. He knows what he has done to our people. He knows. But we are kind and lenient, and it's not our intention to undo him. Then let him free Biafra people. As I'm talking to you now, he's telling Ebonyi State people to go to Arochukwu and take blood oath. They have sent some people to Lagos to tell them that the Biafra has come already. All they need to do is to keep quiet, and now the Kano is forming government. Government is for Biafra or Abi Afari Beku Biafra. This guy lie more than the devil. I always tell people, when we get to heaven on the judgment day, Satan will be exonerated because of Nigeria. Because in Nigeria, both the pastors, their father, their mom, the supreme leader, all of them lie more than the devil. All of them. That thing the Kanu is doing, we told him. He's not seen the surprise coming for him. He has not. All this yes, he told you, Olo people, if you are from Olo, I respect Olo. It's not because it's happening there now. I have practically arranged every indigenous community in Africa. Olo is outstanding. Does it mean they don't have issues? They do. In terms of coordination, in terms of achievement, in terms of exploit, Olu is outstanding. If Olu in Imo State allow Nandekanu to rubbish them, and then Mbitorumba, Nombisi, Amando, Bankwiri, Olomba, all of them are in trouble. And then Olu people must stand up, solve your problem. They can give order and turn Olu to Kapak. Like Odi. We are willing whalers now. Then they can sit down on a lofty and broadcast and drink water. Go and look at all the people who are talking about Biafra now. He said that they are blogger or they are entertainer. Because he need idiot to be all around him. So he bamboozle all of us. Not people like us. Not people like us. 100 in the Kano will not wake me from sleep. That is why those calling from abroad threatening. Hey, yeah, we will kill you, we will thunder you. Give me your village name. Let me pursue you people out of your village. These people don't even know anything. But it's okay. It's okay. Conscious people around the globe must understand the issue of Biafra cannot be negotiated. Not today, not tomorrow, not next tomorrow. But for one person we throw our weight on to lead us because we need a leader in the end. It's not turning to Chineke. You shall be like Nebuchadnezzar. He has finished. Maybe he's still on the line. Supremacy. Yes, we are meaning. We are coming home. We are the one on ground now. We are the one who know. If you see Anambra Ekempo, what happened? Sorry for interrupting you, my brother. If you see what happened in Ekempo, bullet flew. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. Even at that, we stood our ground. If we must die, we will decide how. Carrying weight using Android phone. Under the Kosi Sochuku Chibudom. If Kosi Sochuku Chibudom is insulting me now, some people will think it's a genuine person. They won't know it's in Nandekano. Is that the Biafra we are looking for God's sake? Go ahead and sorry for interrupting you.
Thank you, Onyibe. I think you have said it all. You know, what I'm gonna tell our people, what I have in mind to tell our people is that they shouldn't panic. You know, I've had a lot of people ask, okay, what have you got to offer? If you are talking about Africa, I will tell our people, be patient. Help is on the way. God is with us, and I know that at the end of the day, Biafra will come. But don't surrender yourself to the manipulations of Nnamdi Kanu. He is fraudulent. He is wicked. He is mannerless. He is not to be trusted. It is impossible to walk with him. He is an overlord. He doesn't have any atom of kindness. He is not a leader. Most importantly, he has blood on his hand. Our people must be very careful. Our people must not allow a lunatic to bring us to war. Our people must be very careful. This guy is irresponsible. This guy knew that he was gonna run away. He was not at his home. He took his parents away. No member of his family was in his house. And then he told those boys to stay there and defend him, to defend the house. They were there, totally stone on the soldiers, and they were killed. 1 year. When he disappeared, while he was in disappearance, he was still controlling IPOB. And then he showed up in Jerusalem, and then everybody was singing for him. And this guy has no empathy. He's a wicked guy. I mean, it is very, very wicked of him to have allowed our. Why not despise those kids? You saw them moving to Akparuku. Many of them were killed on the way. You did not put up an announcement and say, you know what, kids, go home. That is what a leader would do. Go home, kids. Don't worry. We will fight these guys another day. Because you know you are escaping already. You are running away. How did you escape? Tell us. Because we don't know. So let our people think. Put on your thinking cap. Put on your thinking cap. Because it's important. You know, when you die running around for Nnamdi Kanu, your parents will be grieved. Their lives will be shattered because they have invested everything on you. And then you died in vain. Because you cannot claim that you died for Biafra. That's not Biafra. You are being warned now. You are on the know. You don't claim you don't know because these are facts. We are telling you what is the truth. So, Mazi, thank you very much to continue to bless you and bless your family. And then for this Radio Biafra Human Rights, it will keep informing our people of what is happening. At the end of the day, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother Mazio Nwoka, always burning with desire to ensure Biafra restoration. People must understand we are not fool and we are nobody's fool. Biafrans are nobody's fool. We have only one thing in common, not just being able to identify in our suffering, but our ability to move on to ensure Biafra is restored. We know the principle that governs restoration. We've deployed all of them, wanting to create an institution that will be very powerful in the face of this planet. We were ready to sacrifice everything until one bragado appeared. He lost his senses. If you understand who we are and respect us for who we are, you will have peace. Yoruba, Awusa, Fulani, and every other ethnic nationality in Nigeria should be weeping. The world should be crying. Because we own the key to the universe. You will keep us down. You will remain down. Just free Biafra. You will see the light that will shine on this planet Earth. It will beat human imagination. We know who we are. But somehow our fathers play the game of indulgence and then we are here. Free Biafra. We will take the world to a stage beyond technology and advancement as you know it today. We hold the key to this universe. But whether you like it or not, one way or the other, we will bring you there. We are Biafrans. You should respect that. We are not here to take that which belongs to another. We don't want to conquer anybody. We just want to take that which belongs to us. We want to be the author of our destiny. And that is all. As I'm inching closer to the end of this program, I must tell you, as a Biafran, that our intention is not to conquer anybody. We are fighting so that all of us will win at the end. All pro-Biafran group, wherever you are all over the world, we all know the truth. We all know the truth already. Continue doing what you are doing. Biafran Watchmen is on ground watching all of you. A day will come, you will need our help. We will give you every necessary support as far as you are on the path of righteousness. And if you think you will do anyhow, we will follow you into your mother's pot. You think we are joking. Yes, you have the money. Yes, you have the connection. Yes, you may think you are the in charge. Okay, may give room. When the time comes, it will shock you. I'm not in diaspora. You see me between Port Harcourt and Orugudu. And now you know. You know. Not the way some of you are going about it. Anybody who corrected Nnamdi Kanu will demonize the person. Who the heck is this guy? Who the heck is this guy? And some people say, oh, leave him, focus on your own. Why will we leave him when he has become a clause in the wheel of our progress? You want us to leave him? And you can don't remove him. That thing he did to the people at the time, you will resist it for now, but soon you will oblige. If IPOB have destroyed you, if IPOB have damaged your life, if Nnamdi Kanu have rubbished you, we supported him. Forgive us. Come forward now. Let's free our people once and for all. Went through because of you. But we don't condemn you when you judge us. But one day you will know the truth. I saw hell. And for all of you who are my friend, who back me now because of the position I took, the day you will come back to me, thunder will fire you. I know all of you because you think we will fail. You are an idiot. Don't tell us how to feel or how to behave. We already know. You said that you love the truth and embrace the light. Or you love evil, then embrace the darkness. And you go mile. I'm signing off from here. We'll continue from there. I will go back and review Nnamdi Kanu ranting. And then maybe we'll talk about it in my next broadcast. Yahoo, freedom fighters everywhere. On the expense of the blood of our people. Yeah, I made another appointment. You are taking innocent people to compromise them. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. As I sign off from here, my brothers and sisters, I say remain focused, remain Biafra. Let us not be distracted. Don't forget our topic. It's simple. What exactly are you fighting for? If you are able to answer these questions sincerely, considering the 7 factors we have looked into in this discussion, maybe you can save the next generation. What exactly are we fighting for? It's all about money. And some monkey and babu who are fighting to protect their investment think they can overrule us. You better look for the genuine freedom fighter and support them. More group is going to come up. For those who mean well for Biafra, tonight I say God be with you. For those who want to think we are their POS, may God watch over you. Because devil has put his foot on your neck. And for you who are ignorant, may you see mercy, favor, and peace in the end. As I sign off from here, I appreciate those who made this platform possible. Of course, I never knew Mazuchi is this wise. We have other platforms to reciprocate. It would have been rugged for all of you. But then he's a man of peace. He's a man of justice. He's a man that means us well. And that is how he came here. You're bragging. We know how all these things will end. We pray you don't make mistake that will take us to that extent. As you make others widow, your own followers, you will be a widower. You create orphan, it shall be your lot. For that which you have done to other people will come against you. For the enemy of Biafra, you are enemy of Biafra. Leave us alone. We will remember all of you in our chronicle. But until then, leave us alone. God be with all of you, and good night from here.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. I be Obi.
God forbid. That was not the music I wanted to play anyway. All these music with IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, I have to move them to another file until Nnamdi Kanu repent. Then we move to the right direction. Because evil is evil. Evil is evil. We don't compromise with evil. We don't. And we call evil in the name. And like I said before, if we are playing your music as a Biafra musician, please inbox me. Inbox me. I'll make sure we stop playing your music. Or better still, take me to Nigerian court. I will be there to respond to you. And those of you who put Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB in your music, go and re-edit it. Until you repent, you bring the original back. No matter what you do, will remain the Biafran blood.
The spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they flow like a river. I said the blood of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they flow like a Red Sea. Spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they rise like a big star. Rise up, spiritually and physical. Rise up, on anybody, where they again, this my freedom. Oh. Rise up, on anybody, where they again, this Biafra. Our Father who art in heaven, oh. We say hallowed be thy name, oh. We dey wait for your kingdom to come, oh. Right here on earth that is in heaven, oh. We say promise, you promise your children. Promise, you promise your people, oh. We say promise, you promise the Biafra. Yes, it's amalgamation, we see the suffer. They start to killing us since 1945. Till the today, they are not satisfied. Yeah, we're like a stranger in the land of scavengers. Then they kill us, then they eat us. So they make our governors and our senators. Don't turn against us, they want to stop us, but they cannot stop us. Ooh, yeah. Unstoppable, it's unstoppable, because the fire is unquenchable, unquenchable, unquenchable. Freedom, if you're broken and a Biafran, freedom, cause if you're broken and a Biafran, freedom, make you freedom to go, because if I am too much.
Because he cried on the too much, yo. Because he suffered on the too much, yo. In a nation, because he killing on the too much, yo. Because he suffered on the too much, yo. Because he cried on the too much, yo. In a nation, yeah. My brother, rise up, yeah, let's march into the promised land, our paradise. I am that I am, says the Lord, is a mighty man in battle. Whenever he say yes, nobody can say no. I say nobody can battle with the Lord. Oh. Papa, knows who. All the killing them are killing Biafra in Nigeria. Those who go a million so they want to kill before they go leave us as the Biafra. A million so they want to kill before they go see us as a nation.